Okay, we are here at a university campus. I don't go to university, but I like the vibe here. I'm here with my partner, and essentially, I still like the idea of being a little bit nerdy. I know I'm into the gym and all of that stuff. The stereotype is that people into the gym don't have the smarts, but I grew up a nerd. Yeah, I was always the one reading the fantasy books during lunch times in school, being by myself, hanging out with the nerdy dudes. That was me. That was me. I love it here, man, because you can really get rid of all the bullshit, no distractions, and you really just focus on getting the task done. There's nothing else to look at, and it's a good environment for it. So don't be afraid to really seclude yourself from distractions when you work. You have to allow for a real deep state, and you need an open time block. When you're trying to do things real quick, you can rush and you can have room for error. So I like when, especially when there's deep work to do, to have a very open time block available and allow your brain to enter just a state of creativity. That's when you can really enter a flow state and get lots of work done, especially if you have like a 4-hour time block. That has a lot of potential for your brain to just enter a completely different mode. Yeah, you don't even realize that time passes when you're in it, and you get so much done. So yeah, we are here having a good time. It's very interesting looking at the university world. It's like a world within a world. Everyone has their own life in here. It's like a small ecosystem. It's quite interesting to see the amount of people underdeveloped physically. I found that quite interesting. Not to say that they're not overdeveloped mentally, but I think it's important you do both. You do both. Because in the beginning, was the lack of the physical. I was more mental. Then I had to catch up with the physical, and now I carry both forwards. And the physical helps the mental anyways. When you're physically strong, when you're physically fit, you're mentally fit. And you have more room to be able to push mentally because you're in a better physical state. You have better energy, better focus, mental clarity, more endurance, and so on and so forth. You can just perform better. So don't forget to neglect. Don't neglect and don't forget to pay attention to both. Okay? If you're just trying to live the life, let yourself get out of shape, and use the excuse of studying or working to do that, you're shooting yourself in the foot. If you want to get good uni grades, just get jacked at the same time. But yeah, we're about to wrap the day up. Shot the video as promised. Because I promised I would shoot 4 of these a week, and I'm keeping my word to that. So that way, yeah, I show up for you the same way I show up for myself with the workouts and everything else. We hold each other accountable. And either way, when you work, create a good space for it. Create a space for the flow. And do not neglect your physical health, nor your mental health. Do both. Make sure you pay attention to both and schedule both into your life. Find a way, because you'll maximize both, with one or the other, with one and the other. Okay? Anyways, I'll see you in the next one.